During one of your administrative meetings, they bring up the idea of implementing a new program. This program will be used to tap into students' intrinsic motivation and promote hands-on learning. The admin team wants to engage students to learn through the use of technology, problem solving, and collaboration. The goals set for this program are to explore the interests of students, learn by doing, while also learning to collaborate with their peers. Your team is left with free range of decision making. You agree to take the challenge since you already have an idea of what you will use to structure this program, while keeping in mind that the school thrives to foster creativity and innovation. Your admin team gives you a week to come up with a basic plan of what the program will look like, and then you are called back to present what you have founded. You get together with your team and make a plan. You remember that from your days in university, Resnick 4Ps were highly praised by your teacher, and you find it very applicable to the program. You inform your peers that the Resnick 4Ps are peer, project, passion, and play. After your colleagues have agreed that Resnick's 4Ps are very applicable, you get to work. After a few days, you get the following learning objectives. For peers, understanding the importance of collaboration and social learning in education. For passion, learning how to tap into students' intrinsic motivation by connecting a learning experience with their personal interests. For project, recognizing the values of hands-on learning and project-based learning that integrates real-world problems and skills. For play, appreciate the role of play and experimentation in fostering creativity, critical thinking, and engagement. By the end of the week, your team is ready. You have created 4 different lesson plans with a final project and the assessment criterias. When your admin teams ask you to share, you are well prepared, and here is how the plan is divided. The first lesson plan is how can collaboration enhance learning. The task that you guys have come up with is developing strategies for promoting collaboration and peer learning in the Innovation Hub, considering how students will learn from one another and build upon a supportive community. An example the future teachers for that program could take would be peer mentorship, where younger students are helped by older students, and what skill could be developed through collaborative dynamics. And the second lesson is what hands-on real-world project can we introduce? The task is to develop project-based learning experience that will allow students to apply knowledge of real-world problems, focus on how students can work on meaningful projects that challenge their creativity and problem-solving skills. An example of the application of real-world hands-on problem would be asking students to design a sustainable city model and then asking them how this project encouraged collaboration, critical thinking, and the application of classroom knowledge. The third lesson is how can we connect learning to students' interests. The task is exploring ways to design learning experiences that connect to students' personal passion and interests, fostering intrinsic motivation. An example for this lesson would be imagine a student who is passionate about photography. How can we connect their passion with a STEM project? Well, perhaps through visual data analysis or through creating a multimedia presentation. The last lesson would be how does play foster creativity and exploration? The task would be to design opportunities for students to engage in playful exploratory activities that encourage creativity, trial and error, and risk-taking. An example for this lesson would be a maker corner, where students get to tinker with materials, prototypes, without specific guidelines. The plan also comes with a final project for the students, where they will be designing in groups a proposal for an innovation hub of their own, incorporating Resnick's 4Ps. Each group will present for peer the idea of how collaboration and peer learning can be promoted in their hub. For project, a detailed project that students can work on, incorporating real-world problems and interdisciplinary learning. For passion, ways to connect the program's offering to students' personal interest and passion, and play activities and spaces within the hub that encourage playful exploration and creativity. With every project comes their own assessment criteria. For this final project, the students will be graded on the integration of Resnick's 4Ps, how well did the proposal incorporate the Ps, and the balance and comprehensive manner, the creativity and innovation, so where did the ideas Were they creative? Was it unique? Was it engaging for students? The practicality, so was a proposal, activities, project, and strategy feasible within the school resources? And the impact on learning, how well did the proposal, activity, and strategies encourage students, engagement, learning, and collaboration? Once you're done presenting your presentation, the administrative team asks you why you chose to include this project as the final activity for this plan. And you inform them that by doing so, each student comes up with their own innovation hub, which is what you've been trying to create, and thus which each student's project can be created into its own innovation hub by themselves, which can be applicable for future years. With that given, your administrative team is very grateful